guys so long time ago, but I thought it would be nice to get back into my journaling because right now I'm on season 4. It'll be like bloodsheds and everything. Hi, my name is Leiloha and I am here starting my first video, and I am excited to share my journey with you guys, and I hope you guys can join me with my journey. And I will be sharing you guys how to spread positivity and have fun to be inspired.
구독, 좋아요, 알림 설정 많이 해주세요.
Bam! What's up everybody? Welcome to my channel. It is so nice to see you guys. So today I'm gonna have the Walking Dead discussion with you guys. Okay, I know the Walking Dead is like so long time ago, but I'm a zombie lover. Love zombie movies. So the thing is, before I get into the discussion, first I'm gonna do my journal. So I thought it would be nice to get back into my journaling because before, like back in Virginia, I remember I will always wake up in the morning and write down like what's on my mind, what's on, like, you know, basically what I want to do throughout the day. I kind of like I'm gonna change it up a bit because I went back and looked at my old journaling books. Well, I didn't call it journaling books, it's more like a diary. I write a lot of diaries, so that's what it is. So now I'm gonna go and write in my journal. Right now I call it a journal because everything is a journey. So I'm gonna go write in my journal and then I'll come back to you guys. So guys, stay tuned for the Walking Dead discussion. Hello guys, I am back. So I finally finished my writing in my journal. So now let's get into the discussion, the Walking Dead discussion. I watched it with my brother, and the thing is I only watched up to season 7 because back then I would say I can't control my emotions because I take my movies and my shows so serious back then. Like it's actually like real life. And then so I kind of just abandoned after season 7. So now I'm just rewatching, and this is basically a discussion of things that I didn't understand before and versus now. So watching The Walking Dead, right now I'm on season 4, so we're just gonna discuss the first season to season 4. Man, I love this. I love zombies. So I was looking for like movies because after I watched the Warm Bodies, I was like, yo, I want to watch more zombie movies. And then so I was like, I'm gonna try to get back into The Walking Dead. So I want to finish it because there's more season after the season that I kind of like abandoned. So in season 1, honestly, I am really with Rick. Like I like how he leads and everything. The thing is when Rick wasn't with the group, I was like, wait, so if Rick wasn't there, then who was the leader? So I believe Shane was the leader and everything. So I think that's what it is. I feel like Shane kind of feel like he was replaced because Rick just came out of nowhere and just like took over, and basically the people actually like the way Rick lead them. And you know, because I mean despite like him going out and you know coming back, and then he actually bought back rifle. Oh, that part, oh my gosh, that part I didn't understand is where he went and met the people, like, you know, because the people took Glenn and then they have their own person, so you know they have to do the switch up and everything. And then you know what, thanks to like from there I didn't understand back then when I first watched it. I was not understanding. I was like, what just happened there? And because when you know when they went there, they were supposed to, there's gonna be like bloodsheds and everything, like, you know, shootings going down and everything. But when they got there, actually the guy who was leading the other group, the group that they were supposed to like have a fight and everything, man, he was actually like watching over the people like who were just left behind, and basically the senior home. And that was so nice of that dude, because like right now, like for me, like watching it, I was like, right now I was like whoa. And I was like, yo, I did not understand that before. I was like, why did Rick give the guns to him? But now that I watched it again and then see a different point of view, I was like, yo, I was like, this is such like, it speaks a lot of I don't know what word I'm looking for, but that was really, it's like very heartfelt, because the guy, instead of, you know, him and his group going out, like, you know, going searching, they stayed back and then they protect the senior home. So that was really nice of that dude to do. But it was so nice of Rick to actually like hand them his guns. So that was really, anyway. So other than that part I didn't understand before. So now I'm just like watching it right now. I was like, whoa. I was like, I did not understand. And then there's one part in I don't know what episode was it, but it's when Glenn and Maggie were just going back and forth, and I'm just like, what are they doing? Now watching it, rewatching it again, and I'm just like, oh my god, this too. I'm like, okay, you know what, you guys in your teen, like you're still in your teens, because I believe Glenn is 17, and I don't know how old is Maggie, because they didn't say how old was Maggie. They did mention Glenn's age. So, you know, so they're just going back and forth, and the part where like they're sitting and having dinner and then they're like passing notes, I was like, back then I was just like, what are you doing? And then the note says something, and then I'm just like, what? Like, why are you gonna meet at the hay? I'm like, oh, that's. And then right now, like I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, Glenn, you go get her. Like back then, I'm just like, wait, what? I don't understand. Like, why are they passing notes?
Why are they doing this sneaking around thing? And
But now I'm just like, oh, Glenn is getting some, you know. So so that's the difference from back then but now. So, and then there's another, Daryl. Oh, Daryl is my favorite character, and Glenn is my favorite character. So the part where Daryl, watching it before, I did not see Daryl's character though, like, because you know how Daryl, when they lost Sophia, and then Sophia was lost in the woods and everything, and the thing is, you know, I thought like Daryl is such like a badass, like, you know, he's badass on the outside, he's so not nice and everything, but in the inside he's so sweet. And so when Sophia was lost, he will go out of his own way, even if it's danger and it's dark out, whatever, he will put his life on the line to go look for that girl. And I was like, I didn't see that back then, but now when I'm watching it, I'm just like, oh my god. And I was like, oh my god, this is so sweet. And now watching it and seeing he's like he's so good. I love how like everything, and the part where the baby, when Lori finally gave birth to the baby, and then Daryl stood up and he's like, okay, he's gonna go get the formula because the baby needs formula and everything, and Maggie went with him. And I thought that was really sweet of Daryl. Say, I will go get it, even though like it's about to be daylight, dawn and everything, and he was like, they're gonna go get it, he's gonna go get it. Like, he's like, we're not losing another people like in their group. So that's one thing that I love about them, is when they lose someone in their group, even if they don't know them, they just met them out of the, like, on the road, and they meet them, and then next thing they have trust and everything, and then they actually take care of them, and and their bond, that group's bond is so, in the beginning when they're at Herschel's farm, yeah, I would say I agree with Daryl that the group was broken over there. And with what's his name,
what's the name of that? What was the name of the other one? Oh, I forgot his name. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna sit here and think about it. What is his name?
The guy that owns the RV, okay, like he agreed with Daryl and said the group is broken. I didn't understand that, and now I watched it. I was like, yo, I'm like, that is true, because you know everyone's having their own like opinions and everything. It's like there's no like, and no one agrees to one answer. So basically, like how like they're gonna kill the guy that was
Oh, I can't think of his name.
like he thought that was really wrong, that they're just gonna kill a live person, like he's still a person. And so I agree with him, because it is wrong. It is wrong to kill a live person. So I agree with Daryl, and I can't think of his name. Why? So I will agree, because like that group was broken. But now, like when they're all like living in the prison, I can see that they have like, you know, trust, and they will always have each other's back. I'm like, okay, that the group grow stronger. So that's what I actually love. Oh, and Carol, she lost Sophia. I think after Sophia, she gotten stronger. And honestly, when I think about it, is when Andrea and Carol, they were like not the weakest, but they're really like afraid and scared, and you know. But throughout the season, their character developed into into different characters, where they're strong, where they know how to protect themselves. And so I thought that was really good. I was like that is like the best is that character development to see, especially from Carol, because Carol, dang, she in season 1, if you see season 1, you will understand what I'm saying. And throughout the whole season, Carol became stronger. And now that in season 4 that I'm watching right now, she's teaching kids. I think for me in season 4, for her to be teaching kids to use a knife and everything, I think that's a good step. Start them young, because if they want to stay alive, they gotta know how to protect themselves and everything. I know they're kids, but you know, you gotta do, especially like in a world like that, zombie apocalypse, no one's like not gonna be there to save you all the time. If you know you're on your own, going off on your own, or you're, you know, like, you know how like they go out and then they get supplies and everything, they're not always like together. So they have to have their guards up, they have to know how to fight to and get through some things that, you know, you cannot do. So, and when in season 4, Carl told his dad that Carol is teaching the kids how to use a knife and everything, and he's like, I'm not gonna even bother. Like, I think, and I was like, maybe that's a good idea, because it's good for them to know, to learn to protect themselves. So, but I don't know if I'm looking forward to season 7, because flippin' Negan, I will never forget him. Like, he's the one who drove me out, made me abandon my show back then. So I'm gonna see, cause I'm watching it, and I'm trying to slowly like not binge watch the whole season. And so now that I'm in season 4, I'm like, oh no, I'm like down to like 3 more episodes. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. But I have to like prepare, like mentally and physically prepare myself for that episode, for that season. I meant, not episode, but okay guys. So basically that's the things that I didn't understand back then versus now. Now it's just like when I'm watching it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, why? And you know, the thing is like I said, before I couldn't like control my emotions and how I feel and what. So basically, I believe I can control myself. But honestly, watching The Walking Dead, is really good, and it's a really good refresher for me, and to understand the story and have more of an open mind to the show, and also learning some different perspective from, you know, oh, like what, like Glenn, when you guys, he was 17. I don't know in season 4 how old is he. I think he's still 17. I'm not sure because I don't know, they don't show birthdays and everything. So for Glenn, he's 17. So the time when they put him into that hall, the hall and everything, and how when he was like telling Maggie, because when they're having an argument or whatever, so they have to like talk it out, and then that's when Glenn kind of realized that it's not a game, a video game, because for that mindset. And I was like, yeah, that is so true, because when you're 17 and you play video games, and that's the mindset you'll have, and when you play video games, you come back alive and everything. But he didn't realize, like, he didn't know that once you get bit, you're done. But when he was going down that well, and he thought it was a game, he thought he was in a video game and everything, and I was like, bruh. I love his his potential to go out and just like he knows the in and out of, like, and he said he travel light and everything. So I was like, okay, that's why Glenn is my favorite, because he will go out, like, out of his way, and just to get something for his group and everything. So bruh. But Glenn and Daryl and Maggie, they are my top 3. Those are my top 3. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. That was a long discussion and everything. I actually really have fun actually just sitting and discussing about the whole episode. So the thing is, I'm gonna do my Lucifer. Well, I won't be doing a reaction. I'm gonna watch and basically do this, like, discuss it. So I think I'm gonna watch 2 episodes, and then I'm gonna come and then do a discussion with you guys. So guys, that's about it for the discussion. That's what I didn't understand before and versus now. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Guys, if you guys are zombie lovers, go and subscribe to my channel, because I would like to have some friends that are zombie lovers, and basically horror movie lovers in general, and shows, because I love movies, I love shows, watching TV shows. So after this, I think, like, after watching The Walking Dead, I think my next one will be Kingdom. Yes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video for today, this discussion. And if you guys have any comments that you guys want to leave, and if you guys agree to some of what I said in the discussion, just leave it down in the comments below, and then I will go and I will read it and reply to you guys. Thank you. So yeah. So yeah, guys, have a wonderful week, and guys, stay tuned, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving.